welcome back to an update to the WK181-C Gen 2. I finally heard back from Kodiak Defense. I have a new part in, and I didn't figure out, they told me how to remove the gas system. But first of all, for anyone looking for the manual, it is not currently out. They said it would be out hopefully Wednesday, assuming there's no mistakes that they find again. But it should be out soon. I don't think it would take them longer than a couple weeks. So first of all, this is the Cronus M-Lock handguard from TNA. I will get more into this later. But for now, this is what needs to be seen. So I was assuming you pulled up on this. You pushed in, you pulled up, and then this came out. That is not what you're supposed to do. This is how you take apart this piston. So you push back, you push to the side, this comes out, this comes forward, and now you have your two pieces. It's that simple. I didn't know how to do it. There's no manual, but they told me. It is very easy. Now, what they also told me, like they said, like any firearms manufacturer, they don't recommend using corrosive ammo. Well, I'm going to say too bad. If you're making a by 39 gun, you're going to shoot corrosive because otherwise what's the point? Brand new 7.62 is only barely cheaper than brand new 5.56. So you're going to be shooting corrosive through this thing. Unless you're trying to get some really tight groups or something with special ammo. But for cleaning, they advised a few things. First of all, you don't need to use what I did before. You don't need to use CLP on the inside. You can if you want, but you don't need to. Number two, for the bolt, a little bit on the rails, obviously, and on the inside of the bolt here. You want to use some lube there, and you want to lube up your springs a little bit. Now, for the barrel, like any corrosive, anything you're shooting with corrosive, did it with my Type 81, pour very hot water down the barrel, and they said some of it will go to this gas block, but just in case, pour a little bit through the gas block. Make sure it's as hot as you can get it, as hot as you can use with whatever funnel or whatever you have. It shouldn't be difficult considering this is pretty light and you can maneuver it pretty easily. And yeah, just make sure you're using really hot water. If you want, you can always run a patch through it after to make sure it's as dry as it can be so you're not rusting anything out. At the very least, if you really don't give a fuck about your guns and you got money to blow, I suppose you could always just say, fuck it, don't do the barrel, and just change out the barrel whenever you want. That is the benefit of these systems. I don't recommend it. I very much suspect Kodiak wouldn't recommend it, but I don't know. You got money to burn, you got money to burn. Now, to reassemble it, it is the exact same thing, but backwards. Find the hole with the spring, push it in as far as you can go, push to the side. I know I'm covering it, but that's because you kind of need to. Let it go forward, and there you go. It's that simple. You really got to push back on this to make it go back. Push and then turn. Don't turn and then push. And that makes it easier. Now, hands are a bit dirty, but it's fine. This is the Cornus M-Lock from TNA. It is incredibly light, even with this front sight and this grip, and it's longer. It is lighter than the one that comes with by a little bit, but it is lighter. Now, the reason I love this thing so much It is so much easier to put this damn handguard on. So all you have to do, there's a little screw that you can kind of see here. You use this small Allen key, it pushes these two pieces apart. Put it over, and also it's worth noting you can't use these little pieces that go here because it'll interfere with this, it just won't fit. So it pushes those two pieces apart, it goes forward. And then what you want to do, make sure it is lined up. Let me do it from the other side. Make sure these pieces here are flat and lined up. Now, as you'll see, this is a bit taller. Someone can tell me if this is a bad idea or not. I didn't change the barrel nut to the one that comes with this handguard. The reason why is because this fits on very tightly and it seems to work just fine. If someone gives me a really good explanation why I shouldn't do that, I'll go and change it out, but I'm going to leave it like this because it's very easy to do and I am very lazy. So just make sure your things are lined up here. Take your screw, back it out like so. There you go. We're all good. Take these screws, flip the handguard over, push it through, just set them in. Just hand tighten them until it feels right. You don't want to get them so tight that you can't remove them. Tight enough that you're confident. I know there's a gap here. It's flush. It's just the way the receiver is shaped for the original handguard. That's fine. And another reason I did it this way, I got this handguard, is because I wanted one of these. Now this is a faux suppressor, linear compensator. Now I did it because I didn't, well, for two reasons. One, this handguard is so much easier to take off than the 8 screws. Two, I know these TNA suppressors fit over this, or fit through this handguard. And also this is a reverse style. This doesn't add on to here. And the other thing was I didn't know if it would work, if this would work with the stock handguard. Well, if you like the stock handguard, I can report that these TNA suppressors do work. They do fit inside, which is very important for the reverse style. So if you want to use that, I would do that. The reason I'm putting this on after is because otherwise I'd have to take off this grip, and I'm incredibly lazy. But hold on, am I going the right way here? Am I going the right way? There we go. Just get snug on tight. Lots of threads. There we go. There we go. Fits perfectly. I think it looks fantastic. And this is so much lighter. Or actually, you know what? It's not so much lighter. This weighs a hair more, maybe 150 grams more than just the stock handguard and original flash hider. So I think it's totally worth doing. Now, I'll show this again if this is your first time watching. I'm an idiot, putting it backwards. Handguard forward. Now, I've already lubed this. I haven't shot it since I did my last video, which is why I'm not doing anything here. very carefully bring it forward. Make sure the bolt is forward here. Now how I do it, take your 2 fingers like this, make sure this is forward, and do very carefully until you know it fits, just like that, and you're good. So, get the lower, put that on, and I figured out why I was having trouble with this before. Just make sure everything's lined. I know it's simple, but these are things that some people might not want to admit. Just make sure that everything is going in straight here and coming out straight. Put in these. Well, I missed. Oops. All right. Put in the 2 rods here, just like all the others. Make sure that's out. Push in. Pin in. There you go. Got yourself a functioning rifle once again. Now, I bought these backup sights. They're Feachi again, backup irons. They're metal, so that's nice, and they have positive, very positive clicks. Adjustable rear, and importantly, why I got, first of all, if these stay up, if you want to push them back, press in, back. And to flip up, just push forward. The front sight, the reason I got these ones specifically, because they do have another version, is they are adjustable. The front sight is adjustable without a tool. And again, same positive clicks. So, and the same thing, you want to push it in, there you go. Nice and low profile. I think they look great. In fact, I'm going to buy them for my MRE Renegade as well. So, there you go. A quick update on the 181 and where the manual is and how to remove and clean the gas system. If you have any questions, just let me know, and I'll try and answer them as best I can. I'll take this to the range hopefully next week, where I hope to shoot about 200 rounds. We'll see how it goes. Thanks for watching.